What up, folks? Welcome back to the source code. I think I figured out how to make these players appear less like dead bodies when they smash into these piles when you go to make tackles, especially specifically you as the user when you make these tackles. I kind of zeroed in a sense on how to trigger pro tack, which are these gang tackles. Um, I figured out how to trigger Protect in these certain situations when it should happen. A lot of times when the sliders aren't tuned or set exactly how they should be, you get a lot of these players smashing into these piles, and they kind of just fall over like they just lost their spirit or something. Players are just I've shown videos where they're just falling over head first, and that's because if you get the tackle slider set correct along with the other sliders, it kind of fine tunes the game, and it kind of makes it to where these animations, they transition smoothly. So let's look at the replay. Let's first look at the footwork. It has a lot to do with getting the feet from keeping the feet from sliding too much, as much as we can. In this game, if you don't like, this is pretty good for Madden. And I know that there's some sliding going on because I still haven't fine-tuned it yet. I'm still working on that, but there's a lot of sliding going on if you just use the sliders straight out of the box. There will be a lot. So again, there's some shifting going on here because I'm zeroing in on how to trigger ProTac when it should be triggered, and when the sliders is in tune correct, you will see your player, he will appear to just smash into the pile and then just fall over like a dead body. And that has to do a lot with reaction time, because the AI system isn't calculating that a player, it just smashed into the player in time. So he'll just appear to just run into the pile, and it won't trigger a ProTac animation. And sometimes when it does trigger ProTac animations, they'll just be sliding into each other, like in this example I just shown. Again, I have zeroed in on how to trigger it now. Now it's just about getting it set to the specific individual digit, which is it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky, excuse me, because a lot of these sliders, or all of the sliders, they do more than what they say they do. Like the tackling slider, if you adjust that, it's going to impact pretty much this game in every different area to some degree. So it's about getting them all set correct and getting the animations to run smooth together. And for people who want to achieve simulation, things like foot planting, it matters.